got keep it up to NBA, keep up my teens. Well, these are my teens, but we've got we got some NBA history tonight apparently. Now I know this happened last night, but of course you know what I'm saying, this happened last night. I was already in bed. It was late, bruh. I was sleeping and I got work. You know what I'm saying, I'm a working civilian, so I had to work really quick. And now we're getting to this now. And the reason I wanted to wait is because I wanted to see if this was official, because I've been seeing all kind of rumors around the internet, people complaining about how I guess they were fouling in the fourth to get. They were up 40, fouling in the fourth to get Bam to the line, I guess. And it was just like a bunch. Most of his shots were free, or not most, but like a lot of his shots were free throws. And so a bunch of people were complaining that that's not real basketball, as opposed to like, you know, Kobe and Wilt, who actually scored the, you know, the 100, the 81, and Kobe, you know, scored. I guess it was more competitive, and it was a real game. It wasn't, you know, foul him to get to the line so he can break the record. And that's where most people are having the problem with it. So I don't know, with that aspect too, and just because it is Kobe, and I'm a huge Kobe fan, just because it is that, I don't know, because it's not real hoops. And my friends, me and my friends have talked about this, bro. It's not real hoops because it's just like you're just trying to get him there to break the record. Then at that point, it's not real hoops. He's not. The game isn't close. You're not like really hooping. You're not doing it You're not hooping your ass off to stay in the game. You're doing it just to break the record, just to make history, just to have your name etched. It's not real. But I don't know. But I don't know how I feel about it, because then again, I don't want to hate on Bam, you know what I'm saying? Because before that, bro, regardless, before that, because in the first quarter, he was still, what people are disregarding is he was still setting Heat records. I think he outscored LeBron, you know what I'm saying? I think he outscored LeBron for most players as a Heat, most points in the first quarter as a Heat player, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or I know he broke like one of LeBron Heat's records, so he was putting the work. It wasn't all for the 81, you know what I'm saying? He did put in his record to beat the Heat, to beat the Heat as well. But will he be in the Hall of Fame like Kobe Bryant and Wilt Chamberlain? Right now, no, I don't see Bam. And maybe this is a crazy take. I don't see Bam being in the Hall of Fame, right now. But maybe he could do some shit later in his career, a year from now, 2 years. I don't know. He could prove me wrong, and then by the time, you know, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, he could be in the NBA Hall of Fame. And I could just be yapping. I don't know. Anything's possible. I just don't think. I right now don't think he's in the NBA Hall of Fame. So anyway, without further ado, man, we're gonna peep this full highlights. I don't think they're gonna show all the free throws because he had like 43 of them, but let's just peep it just to see it. Let's peep the scene. Before we hate, let's peep the scene. Bam.
He's looking for their 37th win of the season, and Bam Adebayo, as he Mitchell, the orchestra leader, the engine that helps the Heat offense.
See, that's what I'm saying. In the third, he was still going off, bro. All right, I mean, in the first, he was still going off. Shooting the three.
Now Bam takes advantage.
And this is before he was trying to break the record. So you still have to give him credit for like the effort he was putting in early on. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't go in this game saying, "Oh, I want to break the record." It was just once it was possible, he probably wanted to do it. So you I don't know. You got to get him some of that credit, because he was still putting in the work in the early half. You know what I'm saying? Without that being the motivation.
Third Wizards turnover here in the first quarter. Larson, nice pass for Gordon. Gives it back
Bam.
to Bam. And a goaltend on SARS. A showcase of the talented two bigs in our matchup. Mitchell cross court for the Bam three. Yes. Miami up by 2. 5.5 left, first quarter. Here comes Bam again.
Bam. Gotta replay that, Brody. Gotta play that. It's NBA history, bro.
Here comes Bam again.
Bam.
He slammed it through. He's got 13.
And also too, so I'm gonna announce this too. Obviously, Trae Young and Anthony Davis, they're on the Wizards, but they're both injured, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't see Trae Young right now. So that's another thing. I mean it randomly, yeah, but that's another thing too. Is people were like, oh yeah, you did it to the Wizards, who are missing both Anthony Davis and Trae. You know what I'm saying? They're injured, and it's the Wizards. They're already like let's be real, they're a poverty franchise. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next season Trae Young and Anthony Davis will change that. But let's be real, they're just a poverty bounce around franchise, bro. So that's another discouraging thing that Bam is like facing too.
On 6 of 7 shooters.
I don't know. 3. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta love this.
But you also can't get mad at him if they're not gonna play defense. Like, you see the dude just looking in his face, like not giving a fuck. Like, you see him just looking at Bam making the 3. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at Bam for scoring if the defense isn't gonna if the defense is gonna let him score. I don't know.
With a 19-point first quarter, Heat lead is only 3. Mitchell back to Gordon. Win 3, Bam.
Damn, Bam.
Bam Adebayo right now is playing with so much confidence.
Yeah.
Yes, and the foul. And picked off the deck by Larson. You just never know what's in store. Yes, sir. How about some more.
Crazy.
30-point first quarter.
Feet, getting
30-point first quarter, bro. It's crazy.
Only a 14-point lead for Miami. I say only because the Heat have felt
Bam.
like a dominant team tonight, and there he is, who's had a dynamite first half. He has 20 points. Heat ahead by only 12.
Damn. Nice, Bam.
38.
But another thing too, so I'm thinking about it now. I know I keep randomly pausing it to the app. With Bam though, he is not. I know is he he an all-star, bro? Does he have any all-stars to his name? I feel like he does. I feel like Bam was an all-star like a few years, or he does have maybe a couple. But besides that, bro, it's not like Bam is this all-NBA like Wilt Chamberlain like all-star center. So you really can't get mad at him for dogging on the Wizards, bro, because he's not like this. I don't know. He's good. You know what I'm saying? He's good on the Heat. Don't get me wrong. He's a better NBA player than I am. He's in the NBA. He makes more money than I do. You know what I'm saying? He plays basketball for profession. Okay, he's better than me, and I can admit that. But I don't know. He's not like he's not like he's not like a Hall of Famer Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain or Hakeem Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get mad at him for having his moment against the Wizards, bro, because it's not like it's not like, I don't know, it's not like this was expected. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're surprised. I mean, you are surprised by it. It's not like you're it's not like you're not surprised by it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like people got to give Bam more credit in this situation than giving his status in the NBA too. And give the man his flowers.
In the first half. Bam.
Nice.
A chance at a three-point play.
For that free throw line consistently.
Bam.
Hey, if I'm dreaming, do not wake me up.
Better shooters and some
Yo, the commentator.
Double Bam on that last play. Here he comes again.
Damn.
He's a runaway.
Like, bro, and then number 20 is just giving up. Like, he's not even trying to contest Bam. And it's like Loki looks taller than Bam. Number 20 looks like he does not want to play, bro. Like, he just has an attitude, bro. Like, man, I got to play today. Like, yes, bro, you have to play in the NBA against Bam Adebayo, bro. Like, what's the issue? Like, you don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. That's how he looks.
92 to 73. Yakachonis for Bam. Yes.
Number 20 looks like a young Snoop Dogg.
The three over Bam. Great defense.
Number 15.
There he is
Bam.
again.
Nice.
2 for Bam.
60 points, Bam, okay?
Bam double.
Oh, he threw it. Bad pass. Oh, still. That's nice. That's lucky. That's lucky that wasn't backcourt. That's a lucky catch. Let's go, Bam. Nice.
A new Heat record. 62 for Bam Adebayo.
62 in the third, huh? Is that who's that? Asia? No. Is that his wife?
Asia.
Oh, that is Asia. Okay, that's what I thought.
We love every minute of this. For free throws made in a game this year. 64 is a...
Also the fast break points too, 19-5, and Heat really taking advantage in transition off miscues.
Damn. Damn.
67 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Bam. Got fouled. It goes.
That's crazy.
69 for Bam.
7-0. Yes.
Damn. One thing I was seeing too, though, one thing I was seeing, like, one problem too is like a conspiracy is that, like, apparently, and I don't know if this is true because I was seeing that's like around media, is that the NBA wants to investigate how many like foul calls that Bam got, because apparently it's like suspicious and they never call that many, or something like that. So, and I don't know if that's true, but that's like another reason he's getting scrutiny too.
It's the 16th time in NBA history, the 16th time in NBA history, a player has scored 70 points in a game.
As he can.
Bam.
And halfway through the fourth.
Free throws.
72 points for Bam. This will be his 35th and 36th free throws of the game.
We've had 29 fouls to Miami's 17.
In NBA history.
I know, it's crazy.
29 fouls, bro. I feel like that's a lot. I feel like that is a lot. 29 fouls to Miami. So
he's got 74.
But they are. But I'm saying, but the Wizards are fouling them a lot, bro. Like, we have seen them get the Heat get a lot of calls. I don't know.
Points. It is the 4th highest scoring game in the history of the
Tyler Hero's out too. I didn't even see that. Damn.
Most points in the history of the NBA by an individual player. In the Bam. Yes. And the foul. He's got 76.
See, See, yeah.
80 points. You will remember this game for the rest of your lives.
So we tie Kobe. That's crazy. Yeah, even the I see even the Wizards are getting kind of pissed off. It is crazy. I see why people are under the scrutiny, bro. Because it is crazy for the refs to be calling that foul when the Heat is already up by 22 with a minute left, bro. With like less than a minute and a half left. That's why the Wizards are going crazy. And now I do understand like why people are giving scrutiny. And then we did see, I'm not gonna lie, we are seeing a fair amount of this being like free throws. Like we saw like a few of these like just being free throws, like straight up.
He's gonna go to the line for 2 shots and a chance to move past Kobe Bryant.
So he passes Kobe.
82 points. Mama, we feel your joy.
Yo!
The second highest scoring game in NBA history, second only to Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game in Hershey, Pennsylvania against the New York Knicks when he was playing for Philadelphia.
Which no one's ever going to break. No one's touching that Wilt Chamberlain.
Points for Bam Adebayo.
And all these people are just fucking cheering, bro. I see, look at them smiling. Apparently, I get it. I get why people are mad. And they're saying they're not real. It's not real hoops.
And we feel you at home. One of the great games in the history of basketball.
Game in NBA history. How would you describe?
All right, bro. Gonna give a little speech. I guess we let's do a speech. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
I can relive it twice.
This moment. Bam, how would you describe this moment?
Man, I wish I could relive it twice. I mean, I credit God, my family, man, my teammates, this crowd, and they kept feeding me the ball.
Bro, I'm going to pause the vid really quick and go back to something I saw. Hold on.
My family, man, my teammates.
So you see this guy in his suit right here, bro? And I'm not trying to be, maybe I'm overdoing it, bro, but this is my channel, bro, so we're going to talk about this. So watch, and I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but like watch this girl. Like she doesn't even say excuse me or anything. She just like tries to like slide past him, bro, without saying anything. He even looks at him like smiles at her like because he didn't see her, and she's just like kind of bumping her way through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look at her just holding the phone. I get she's trying to hold the phone to get the camera, and that's maybe her job because I see she has a badge right there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's her job to get that. But you could, and maybe she doesn't want to talk. Because, I get, maybe she doesn't want to talk to mess up the audio, bro, but I don't know, there has to be a way to at least say, like, excuse me, bro. And I'm saying, it just looks bad, like, as a person to do that. You know, especially the gentleman in the suit, just kind of standing there, too, and you don't know what his role is, you know what I'm saying, but to just kind of, like, shove your way past, bro. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to attack women or anything, I'm just saying, it just looks like, I don't know. I just had to pause, bro, because that kind of rubbed me wrong. Like, slide your way past and not say anything. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. Maybe I'm not. Just let me know what you think in the comments, bro. Just some moral stuff that I saw, bro. It's like you just have her on the phone. You know what I'm saying? She's not smiling, no emotion, just sliding through, not saying hi, not saying excuse me, not saying anything. I don't know. That just stuck out to me, bro.
I can relive it twice.
Random, yeah, sorry.
I mean, I credit God, my family, man, my teammates, this crowd, and they kept feeding me the ball.
Just water on the camera.
The crowd's on their feet. Your teammates are here behind you. What does it mean to have their support?
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Good support. Good, yeah.
Family.
NBA history.
And like I said, man, I couldn't do it without them. Somebody had to pass me the ball. I appreciate Coach for drawing up plays for me, and I got it going tonight.
At what point in this night did you start to feel like it could be something special?
When I got 43 and a half.
Yeah. Because he down there put up another 43. Because he ended up with 80, 82 or 83, right? He damn near put up another 43 at the end. 86, yeah. Oh, all right, he's right.
Bam, where does this night for you personally rank in your career?
Number one, for sure. For sure, number one. And to be able to do it at home makes it even more sweeter.
All right, Bam, what can you say about this group behind you who supported you? Wait, what's that? Wait, we've got Norman Powell's got a message.
Norman Powell.
How does it feel to hear your name with Wilt, Bam, Kobe?
Wasn't he in the NBA, bro? Why does that name sound familiar? Norman Powell.
Top 3 performances of all time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Norm, we appreciate you for the assist. Guys, one more time, let's hear it for Bam Adebayo, 83-point performance, second most points in
Is it done yet?
NBA history.
All right, bro. So I'm gonna pause it here now. So it's NBA history, bro. I'm not gonna hate on Bam Adebayo because he is I think he's an all-star if I'm not mistaken. He definitely has like a few all-stars under his belt. But I'm not gonna hate on him, bro. It was weird. They were up. They were up. What 30 at one point in the fourth, and they still had their starters in. You know what I'm saying? The rest were still getting them. It was crazy that the rest did give them a call, and the commentators were like, what 29-17 and like penalties and stuff like that. So that was kind of crazy. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they maybe they should low key investigate that because that's crazy to give him that. I don't know. But he did pass Kobe, which I don't know. That doesn't sit right with me either because, like I said, at this point, he's not an NBA. He's not like a Hall of Famer. And no one ever get the nerve or think that Bam Adebayo is a better player than Kobe Bryant because that's not the case. They were two totally different games. We can argue about it. That's what I'm saying. We could argue about it if you really want to. But we all know that Kobe's was more earned. I'd say even Wilt's, bro. See, the thing with Wilt with this 100-point game, bro, is I feel like it's fraudulent. Yeah, yes, and my friends are like, oh, well, he's still really athletic. Like, yes, he is really athletic, and yeah, he still probably could play in today's NBA. But I feel like he would struggle, bro. I feel like not struggle, but it would be harder for him. What would he do against a center like Shaq? What would he do against a center like Hakeem? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like Wilt played against like really. I don't want to call them straight plumbers, bro, but I don't feel like Wilt played against like as skilled as players as like in the 90s, early 2000s, and even now. Like, how would he? I mean, I could see him. I could see him hand like, okay, Jokic. I could see him doing that, but how would he defend Giannis? Kind of like a person who plays kind of like him, a bulldoze. Probably can't shoot a three, but like mid range, like bulldozer. You know what I'm saying? Rim runner. Like, how would he stop someone like him? I mean, when he had to face Bill Russell, bro. I mean, granted, it's more of a team game, but it's like when you think about the other dominant center of that time, Bill Russell, you see how he dominated him, and it's more of a team game and like all that. But I don't know. I yap and I rest my case, but I think maybe that Wilt Chamberlain game, 100-point game, it's NBA history, but it's still fraudulent. So if you're gonna ride that, then you've got to give and you give Wilt Chamberlain the credit, you've got to give Bam the credit too. But like I said, just because he had a higher game point than Kobe doesn't mean he's better than Kobe. So don't anyone ever say that or think that ever. I don't know. It is weird. Like I said, the refs give them calls at the end there when they're up 30. It is a weird situation, but I mean, it's NBA history. It is what it is. And like I said, he was still balling in the first two quarters. He didn't have the intention of breaking breaking Kobe's record going into the game. He just wanted to put up as many points for his team. So yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I think I've yapped. I think I've said all I'm going to say. So, all right, man, I said all I'm going to say. I've yapped, I'm going to yap. I've glazed, I'm going to glaze. Let me know what you think in the comments. For that's going to do it, man. Peace.